everyone, welcome back. Now from this 48 tenses course, today we'll be looking into the present tense. So from the present tense we have four contents, which is the present simple positive, present simple negative, present simple interrogative, and present simple interrogative negative. So as you know, we have four forms. So but today what we'll be looking into is the present simple positive tense, only purely that. So in the present simple positive tense, what we're going to look into is, first of all, do we have another name for present simple? Of course, the present simple can also be said as simple present. So there will be no difference in that, it's just the same. And then we have the meaning. The present simple tense is used to express facts, habits, and timetables, general and common activities. Whereas the present simple positive shows that the sentence in a positive form. So it shows the sentence in a positive form, the present simple positive. But if you can see the present tense, it's used to express facts, habits, and timetables, general and common activities in a positive form, not in a negative form, as this is present simple positive. And then we have it is usually conjugated for the third person singular by adding s or es to the end of the verb, except for irregular verbs. So, except for irregular verbs, if it is third person singular, we add s or es at the end so that it makes a sense. And then we have a formula to write a present simple tense, which is subject plus verb, base form or third person plus object. So if you can see, I wrote base form slash third person. If you wonder why, because in the first person, second person, we use the base form. But in the third person, singular, we use the third person form of the verb. Because when it is a third person singular, like he, she, it, we have to use the third person. We can't use the base form. You'll get to know more in details when we go to the examples. Now let's move to some examples. Okay, examples for present simple positive. First of all, we have an image over here. Let's look at it. So in this, he says, I wake up every day at 8 o'clock. So first of all, is this present tense or not? Present simple tense or not? We can prove it because in the previous slide we discussed that present simple is used for facts and habits. So this is a habit, his regular habit that happens every day. So of course it's a present simple tense. So let's move on to some examples for positive tense. Okay, here he says, I drink water. So I drink water is the first person singular. And then we have we drink water. It is the first person plural. Please note, first of all, we have the singular and then the plural for the first person. Don't be confused. Then we have you drink water. We can say it as second person singular or second person plural. Both are same because you point at someone and say you drink water, or you point at a group of people and say you drink water. So it can be either singular or plural. There will be no change. Then here comes the third person singular. Here he drinks water. So if you can see, we added an s at this place, which means when it's a third person singular, we add s. And then we have she drinks water, the third person singular. Then comes it drinks water. It's also the third person singular. After that, we get the third person plural, which is they drink water. Now, if you can see, this is the third person, but we haven't added s. Why? Because it is plural. So, in case of plural, we won't add s. And then we have a sentence like Alex drinks water. So, you can wonder, like, why did we add s over here? And which category does Alex belongs to? Yes, Alex belongs to the he category because it is the third person singular, and we can say Alex, like we can call Alex, come here. Or you can say to a person, he is drinking water. Like we can address Alex in two ways: one by calling his name, and one by calling him. Like he, him, his, all are third person singular. So if you didn't understand about the how this worked, I have given you a description about my previous video. Over there, I have showed you like how the first person, second person, third person work out. So let's move to the next slide. Now we have a test yourself question. So in this, let's first of all discuss everything and then check out our answer. So first of all, we have Emily dash her teeth 3 times a day. Brian dash breakfast at 8:30. Emily dash TV every day. Emily dash to bed early. So this is very simple. We can do it. But the main thing here is everything is in third person singular. Before you write a verb, check in which form is it, singular or plural, and then check which person is it, first person, second person, or third person. So here everything is singular and it's in the third person. Okay, because Emily belongs to she and Brian belongs to he. Now you can see those images. It shows like he's brushing. So Emily brush her teeth 3 times a day. Won't be right. Because Emily brushes, we put es as we discussed, s or es when it's third person singular. And then we have he's eating breakfast. Okay, so Brian has breakfast at 8:30. Here we won't add s or es because has won't be joined with any either of that, and has already has an s in itself. And then we can see she's watching television. So Emily watches television. Watch and es. And then we have finally she's sleeping. Emily goes to bed early. So she goes to bed early. Now let's check out the answers. Okay. Yes, we have done it right. So you can see over here, it's like brush, yes, watch, yes, go, yes. So that's all, everyone. Thank you for watching. I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and comment down below if you have any doubts. And if you haven't pressed the subscribe button, please do subscribe and click the bell button below. Thank you. Bye.